Hi, and welcome to D Scrapbooks YouTube channel. I am here with my November 20 two-page layouts. Again, this is November 20 two-page layouts. If you're not a two-person layout, you might want to pause it here, stop here, and go find the November 2020 single-page layouts. If not, sit for a spell and enjoy. It's not a very long layout share. There weren't a lot of layouts this month. Not for 2 pages, a lot of singles. So that one's a much longer video. This is a short and concise one. I couldn't even tell you who this collection is from because it is just, it is a paper pad from Craftsmith, if I remember correctly, the Farmhouse collection. And I did get a lot of photos on this 2-page spread because I cut them up. But this was from our girls trip that we went to one of the springs in northern Florida on our way to Alabama. This is also from our girls trip. We ate in this seafood restaurant, like it was called like the aquarium or something like that. And this one was in Tennessee. They had some really good calamari and some other things that like a spicy fish, I think it was, that I had that was really good. And this was the aquarium that they had in the very middle of the restaurant, so you could walk around the restaurant and look at all the different fish and ocean life that they had inside of the restaurant. This is what it was, an underwater dining adventure. That's what it was called. And as you can see, like, there were aquariums all over, and I think some of these were sharks. This was a spicy pasta, and this was like a dip, a seafood dip that was really good too. So we did enjoy our meals here, and this was again in Tennessee at one of the strip malls. This is using my Felicity Jane kit. If you have not checked them out, you need to go do that. I love me some Felicity Jane. This was at Ceviche's. We went and had some dessert and some food. My daughter and I, when we take our little road trips, that's what we do. This was in Tennessee as well. It's called Puckett's. If you are ever near Puckett's, go check it out. Their fried chicken was so good. So was their fish. I think I tasted everybody's meal, the 3 of us, and I still think my chicken was the favorite, but everything was very well seasoned. So if you're ever in town, go check it out. It was yummy. Felicity Jane again. I just love their collections, and we made a tent fort for the kids when they came to visit. And these are PL cards and a little bit of journaling, but everything came from their kits on here, which are absolutely beautiful. This is also from a Felicity Jane kit, and this was a in Tennessee. We went to park that was a former plantation that is like a museum right now and tells back the history. This is also from that same trip, and this was what they call the witness tree that has been there as long as the property has been there and has seen all the everything that's happened within those walls. And they showed us like these were the slave quarters, if I remember correctly. And this was where they had the furnace, if I remember correctly. But the witness tree was there as long as all the structures were there. And they call it the witness tree because they witnessed everything that went on that property. So it's kind of cool. I never heard of that before, that term. And I did use Felicity Jane, and these are their PL cards. Everything came from their kit here, except the white cardstock. During COVID, my kids had to find other ways to entertain themselves, and they're not big on games all the time. They do, you know, being in a little country area, they do care about the earth and the land, and they all planted seeds and grew stuff during the pandemic. And I couldn't tell you who this is from, but I got 4 pages on a 2-pager text. Oh, can tell you it was Echo Park. I can tell you from that. This is from Simple Stories. Again, this was a remembrance theme collection, which of course I never follow the themes. And it just matched her little dress. I thought it was so cute. And they love to take pictures for grandma, which will end shortly. This one starts with a trip to Joann's. My daughter bought all this fabric and then she came home and she made herself a skirt. So this is her showing off her finished product. That was another thing that my kids did during the pandemic, was find alternative things to do. And so she decided she was going to take this sewing project, and she actually did it all by herself because I don't know how to sew. She did it on her own, so I was pretty proud of her for her first skirt. She did a great job. This is Doodoo Bug. I'm just loving some Doodoo Bug right now. Oh no, I lied. This is Bella Boulevard. This is really old Bella Boulevard, but it's the same color. It's like Doodoo Bug. And this is my grandson making all his faces after he got a fancy little haircut. My cutie patootie. So I had to document all of them. I couldn't cull the photos. I needed them all. I needed all his silly faces. And that is that layout. This was at the legendary milkshake bar. And these are the photos that we took while we were there. And this is our final layout. All of these, including these PL cards, the tags, the labels, the die cuts, the title, all the pieces came from my Felicity Jane kit. A lot of people say, oh, there's so much pink, but you see, I only put a little bit of pink here to give it an accent color, but this can totally be, could be a masculine layout. I don't listen to all of that stuff. I really do what I want with whatever I want. If I like it, I'm going to use it. I don't care if it's a girl, a boy, a upside down, an aunt, an uncle, an old person page. I don't care. So this is telling that story, and you can tell it matches a shirt. It matches the browns and the burgundies on the brick building. Just the color, the mood, and the feel, like classy but older, respectable. So that is it for my November 2020 pages for my 2-page layouts. Remember, if you want to see what my 1-page layouts, please go check out that YouTube video. It is separate for November. 2 pages on one, single pages on the other. Thanks for watching.